Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and topic for today is Leetcode number 81, search in rotated sorted array 2. So we have done the we have done the part 1 of this question in the video number 7, and this is going to be video number 9. We are going to continue another question on this. Okay guys, let's do a quick revision of Leetcode number 33, that is search in rotated sorted array. And we know that in that question we had target as we need to find some target, and we need to check if the target lies between this particular index. The starting index is this and the ending index is this, so we have code on the right side. So we are going to first find mid. What is my mid? Mid is going to be s plus e minus s by 2. So this is where the mid is going to point at. Now I'm going to check, is my mid target? Okay, so is my mid, that is 6, is it equal to target? The answer is no. So I'm going to, so there are two possibilities now, either the left side is sorted or the right side is sorted. Let me explain. So when we say we found mid and the array is actually rotated, so there are two possibilities: from s to mid it is sorted, or from mid to end it is going to be sorted. Okay, so if we have the sorted on the left side, if s to mid is sorted, then we will do this logic. If mid to end is sorted, then we will do this logic. Okay, in our case the s to mid is sorted, that is 4 5 6 is in the correct order. Okay, the next condition is to check, do we have target between the range? Okay, that means does the target lie between the range of s and mid? Okay, if that is true, then we are going to exclude the entire e end part, since the target lies between this range, so there is no way the target will lie on the right side, so we can just exclude the right side. Okay, so that is what we did here. And if that is not the case, then we can exclude the left side. Okay, if the target lied between this range, it is good. If the target didn't lie, then we can exclude this part. Okay, and we can place the s pointer right here. Okay, so let's just do a quick dry run. So is the target lie between the range? Yes, the target lies between the range, so we are going to do end is equal to mid minus 1. So this is where the end pointer is going to be, and this whole thing will be excluded now, discarded. So now I'm again going to run the binary search, and I'm again going to find mid. What is my mid? My mid is going to be 0 plus 1 by 2. It is going to be 0. So then I'm going to check, is whatever is at mid my target? The answer is yes. 4 matches the target. So at this point I'm going to return mid. Okay, so that is the dry run. That is a simple dry run for Leetcode number 33. For if you want the complete video, you can actually check out my binary search play video number 7. So let's get back to the question number 81 now. Okay, so we are given an array that is we have given a rotated array, that is, this array previously was something like 1 2 3, then 3 3 3 3 3 3. Okay, then that array was rotated at a certain pivot. Let's say 3 3 3 were rotated and shifted right here, so it became something like what we see in the question. Okay, so what we can say is, this array is rotated, this array is also sorted. Why is it sorted? Because after this was actually rotated, right? So after sorting it was rotated. So how do we solve this type of question? Let's say we have starting index as this and ending index as this. Okay, ending index is pointing at 5, starting index is pointing at 0. If we say we calculate the mid by using the direct way, so we can say the mid is going to be 0 plus 5 by 2. Let's say the mid we calculated and we found mid as this 2. But if you look carefully now, we cannot determine which side is sorted. According to the Leetcode number 33, if we have a mid, we can say that either the left side is sorted or from mid to end it was sorted. But if you take a look now, if you take a look at this particular array, we can never determine that between S and mid do we have a sorted thing, or between mid to end we have a sorted thing? Why? Because between mid and between end now we have 1 2, but we will never know what we have between them. Okay, so according to this is also sorted. Okay? According to the mid and end point, this is also sorted, and according to the start and mid, this is also sorted. What can we do in this scenario? Okay, so what we can do is, we can, when we have such an ambiguity where starting index, mid and ending index all are referencing to a same value, okay, what we can do is, we can take the starting index and move it to the next pointer, and we can take the ending index and move to the next pointer, to its previous pointer. Why? because we because we already checked, do we have answer at mid? Okay, before doing this, before eliminating this, what we can do is, we can check, do we have answer at mid? Okay, so that is, if we have, if whatever is at the array of mid is the answer that we were looking for, that is, if it matches the target, we are going to return at that point. But if we do not found the target, that means mid is not my answer. Okay, and if mid is not the answer, and the starting index and ending index are also mid, or also the same value, that this can never be the answer as well. So we can exclude this and exclude this, and we can take the s pointer and move to the next and previous indexes. Okay, and if you take a look at this question now, you take a look at the array now, so this this array looks like question number, Leetcode number 33, that is search in the rotated sorted array. So when we have ambiguity, what we will do is, okay, when we will have ambiguity, if array of s equal array of mid, and that equals array of s. Okay, so this is just a pseudo code. If we have an ambiguity, in if we have an ambiguity, in that case, what we will do is, we are going to do s plus plus and minus minus, and we are going to continue the search. Okay, so we are going to increment the s, we are going to decrement the end pointer, and we will continue the search. Okay, and let's again do the same search that as Leetcode number 33. So what is my s, what is my e? So my s is actually 1, end pointer is actually 4. So I'm going to check, do we is s less than equal to e? The answer is yes, s is still less than equal to e. Then I'm going to calculate mid. What is my mid? My mid is going to become s plus e by 2, that is 1 plus 4 by 2. The answer is going to be 2. So this is where the mid is actually pointing at. So once we find mid, we are going to check, do we have target? What was my target? My target was, let's say my target was 2. Okay, we want to find 2. I'm going to ask, do we have target? No, we do not have the target. So then I'm going to check what part is sorted. Is the left part sorted, or the right part sorted of the mid? So in this case, the left part is sorted. Okay, then I'm going to ask a simple question. Is the target lie between the range? That is, does 2 lie between range of 3 and 3? Okay, does 2 lie between the range of 3 and 3? The answer is no. The target never lies between this range. So what we can do is, we can take the s pointer of this and move to mid plus 1. This is where the mid was pointing. I'm going to take and move it to the next pointer. Why? Because answer can never lie between the range now. The target can never lie between 3 and 3. So I'll exclude this part as well. Now my starting pointer is pointing at 3 and ending pointer is pointing at 4. So let me clear out the thing. So the starting pointer is pointing at 3, ending pointer is pointing at 4. Let me calculate mid. Mid is going to be 3 plus 4 by 2. It is going to be 7 by 2. It's going to be 3. So the mid is pointing at 3. Again, I'm going to check, is mid my target? The answer is no. Then I'm going to ask, is left side sorted? Okay, in this scenario, the left side will only hold one single value. That is going to be 3. Okay, from 3 to 3, do we have a sort? is it sorted? The answer is yes, it is sorted. Then we are going to check, does my answer lie between the range, is 2 lie between the range of 3 and 3? The answer is no. So 2 can never lie between this range. So I'm going to again take the s pointer and move to mid plus 1. Okay, so I'm going to take the s pointer and move to mid plus 1. So this is where the s pointer is pointing, this is where the e pointer is pointing. So I'm going to exclude this particular thing. Okay, then I'm going to again ask that same question. Again calculate mid. What is my mid? My mid is going to be, s is going to be 4. So the calculated mid will become 4 plus 4 by 2, that is going to be 4. So this is where the mid is pointing. Okay, now we are going to ask, is mid my target? Okay, so the mid is actually pointing at number 2, right? So yes, that is our target, and that point we are going to return true as the answer. Okay, so let's just do dry run on another example to understand it more clear. So let's say this was the array now. This is the example number 2, and let's say the starting index is pointing at right here, ending index is pointing right here. So if we calculate mid for the first time, we know mid will point right here. Why? It is going to be 0 plus 4 by 2 is going to be 2. So that is where the mid is pointing. So once we have mid, now try to determine, is this sorted? Technically it is, because we can only check relation between s and mid. And is the right side sorted? Technically it is, because we are again checking the relation between mid and end. Okay, so when there is ambiguity like this, that is the starting index, mid and ending index, all of them are pointing at the same element. Okay, so again we are going to decrement, we are going to decrement the endpoint. Okay, and we are going to increment the starting point. But before that, we can say we want to find the target as 0. Okay, so the mid was not the target, then we are going to do the we are going to increment the s and decrement the e. Otherwise we could have directly written true as answer, since we found targeted mid, if we found targeted mid. So now again let's calculate mid. So my mid is going to be s plus e by 2. What is my mid? 1 plus 3 by 2. The mid is going to be 2. So mid is going to stay same. So is mid my answer? The answer is no. Mid is not my answer. So then I'm going to check, is this increasing? Okay, so now the question is actually Leetcode number 33. So we are going to search in a sorted array. So I'm going to ask simple condition, is the left side sorted or the right side sorted? Okay, so the left side is also sorted, the right side is also sorted. What we can do is, since we check if the left side is sorted first, okay, if that is sorted, then I'm going to check, does my target lie between the range, that is from between the range of 0 to 1? Okay, if that is true, then I'm going to do the search on the left side and exclude the right side. We already excluded this and this. Okay, then I'm going to ask, is my target lying between the range of 0 to 1? The answer is yes. So I'm going to take the end pointer and move to mid minus 1. So this is where the end pointer will point to. Okay, and we can safely eliminate the mid and the end pointer. So again I'm going to calculate mid. Okay, so mid is going to be 1 plus 1 by 2, since they are both pointing at same point. So that is going to be 2 by 2, and mid is going to be 1. So this is where the mid is pointing. Then I'm going to ask, is my mid the target? Is whatever is at mid my target? The answer is yes. And since we found the target, we are going to return true. Okay, if we didn't find the target, then we can return -1 as the answer, or okay, we can return false as the answer, since we are expected to return a boolean. So let's just go back to the Leetcode and solve this question now. Okay, so most of the question is actually going to be same as lead code number 33. So let's just start. Int s is equal to 0, the starting index, and ending index is going to be nums dot size minus 1. Okay, while s is less than equal to e, I'm going to perform binary search. I'm going to check what is my mid now. My mid is going to be s plus e minus s by 2. I'm going to check is my mid the answer. Mid equal if array of mid is equal to what is my answer? My answer is going to be target is mid the target. If we found the target, we're going to return true. Otherwise, we're going to check do we have ambiguity. Okay, we are going to check if we have ambiguity, that is array of s equal array of mid and array of mid equal array of s. If array of e, if this condition is true, that means uh, we are in an ambiguity condition. Okay, and then we have to do s plus plus e minus minus. We can never find answer on this particular iteration, so we are going to do continue. Okay, otherwise we are going to perform a simple check that tells us which part is sorted. If array of s is less than equal to array of e, array of mid, that means the left side is sorted. Left side is sorted. Okay, so I'm going to ask, does the target lie between the range? The target is greater than array of s, greater than equal to array of s, and target is less than equal to array of e. That means the target lies between this range, and if it lies between the range uh, and it is on the left side was sorted, right? So I can take the end pointer and move to mid minus 1. Otherwise, this is going to be mid plus 1. This is if the left side is sorted. What if the right side is sorted? Okay, in that case also I'm going to check, I'm going to do the same check, but the target I'm going to compare for mid and I'm going to compare for end. This is equal to, this is going to be mid. Okay, target lies between s and mid, and here the target lies between mid and e. Okay, so if the target lies between mid and e, that means the s we have to move s pointer to mid plus 1. Otherwise we have to move end pointer to mid minus 1. Okay, so this is actually the same code of binary search of lead code number 33. Otherwise we have not found the answer at this case, and we're going to return false. So let's just run the code and see if we are able to solve the question. So there is no array, my bad. So this is going to be nums is going to be array. Let's run this code. Yeah, we are able to pass the initial test cases. Let's just submit it out. Yeah, so it beats 100% and we are able to pass all the test cases. So that is it for the video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.